1 in 13 hotel guests is unknowingly recorded during their stay, from hidden cameras to fake staff with master keys. This is what hotels don't tell you. Stay till the end for the one place you must check before you unpack. What's the sketchiest thing you've ever seen in a hotel room? You swipe your hotel keycard, the light turns green, and you assume you're safe. But are you? Most hotel door locks haven't been updated in years. Many still use outdated RFID or magnetic stripe systems vulnerable to simple hacks. A cheap device, no larger than a USB stick, widely available online, can spoof a keycard signal in seconds. That's not theoretical. In 2022, a group of security researchers demonstrated how 13 hotel chains across the US were still using the same vulnerable lock systems they exposed a decade ago. One scanner, one room, then another. The risk: someone enters while you're out, or worse, while you're sleeping. And theft is only part of the danger. Unauthorized entry could mean physical harm, identity theft, or access to private business materials if you're traveling for work. And since these locks often show no signs of forced entry, good luck convincing management or your insurance company that a crime even happened. You check out, they shrugged, and the room is cleaned for the next guest. But here's the fix. Carry a portable door security device. A simple door jammer or travel lock wedges under the door from the inside and makes forced entry nearly impossible, even with a cloned key. Some even emit a 120 decibel alarm if tampered. They weigh less than a pound and cost under $30. Safety secured. A Canadian consultant on a week-long business trip in Chicago returned to his room to find his suitcase rifled through. Nothing stolen, just disturbed. Management reviewed logs. No entries, no answers. That's when he learned that cloned keys often bypass the hotel's system entirely. He started carrying a jammer, never had another incident. Sleep should never come with conditions. And if you're wondering, yes, there are premium hotels still using these systems. Star rating doesn't equal security. Always check the lock hardware and don't assume you're safe. Just because the carpet is plush and the towels are folded like swans. In 2023 alone, over 1,100 hotel data breaches were reported globally, and 32% of those were traced back to employees, not hackers, not rogue guests, people who had direct access to your personal data at check-in. That includes your full name, email, phone number, address, passport ID, and even your room number. And if you're paying with a card, that swipe may store your digits in a system more fragile than you think. What's the risk? Your identity becomes part of a hotel staffer's side hustle. One breach in Singapore saw hotel workers selling off copies of guest passports and credit card slips, netting thousands on the dark web. In Las Vegas, a concierge was caught leaking celebrity room numbers to paparazzi for cash. And in Spain, a hotel chain faced legal backlash after an employee leaked guest itineraries to scammers. Running fake travel emergency cons, the fix: travel with alias data when possible. For your loyalty program, set up a secondary email address. For bookings, use a shortened or alternate version of your name. Hotels don't need your legal full name unless you're traveling internationally. When checking in, never confirm your room number aloud. Just nod or ask for it in writing. And consider using a masked or virtual credit card if your bank offers one. These generate unique numbers for each transaction, rendering any stolen data useless. Layered protection. A couple traveling in Istanbul received a call mid-trip, claiming their flight home had been canceled due to visa issues. The caller knew their hotel room number, full names, and itinerary. It was fake. The info came from a front desk data leak. They almost wired $900 before a call to the airline exposed the scam. Paranoia maybe, but it saved them hundreds. Your info isn't sacred unless you guard it like it is. Even the most polite concierge isn't above scrutiny. Assume your data is valuable to someone and take steps to make it worthless. You toss your bag onto the bed, crack the curtains, and settle into your hotel room. Everything looks clean, normal, private. But what if someone's watching? Hidden cameras are no longer just an Airbnb horror story. Increasingly, hotel rooms, especially in budget international chains or boutique properties, are being exposed for surveillance devices tucked in the most overlooked places. And yes, that includes the smoke detector right above your bed. These spy cams aren't elaborate Hollywood contraptions. You can buy one on Amazon disguised as a USB charger, alarm clock, or even a wall socket, complete with Wi-Fi streaming and night vision. According to a 2022 investigative report, over 60% of hidden camera incidents in hospitality settings were found inside or above the guest's line of sight, making the ceiling the top danger zone. Bathrooms, TVs, desk lamps, nothing's off limits. You don't need to be a celebrity to be a target. Stalkers, creeps, even staff with access have been caught planting devices. The consequence? A violation of your most private space with little recourse. These videos often end up on the dark web or worse, on public streaming platforms. And because many hotels deny liability, claiming it was a rogue guest or third party, you're left fighting a blurry war for justice. Scan your room within 60 seconds. Grab your phone's flashlight and shine it across every black plastic object. Clock faces, vents, alarm units. Camera lenses bounce light differently. They'll reflect like glass even when dark. For more precision, travel with a basic RF bug detector. These detect wireless signals from recording devices and cost under $40. High impact, low tech. Total peace. A solo traveler in Seoul discovered a lens glinting behind the flat screen's bottom bezel. When she reported it, the manager tried to laugh it off until she filmed it. The footage went viral. The hotel quietly closed a month later. If it's got a lens, it doesn't belong in your bedroom. Even in the nicest room, privacy isn't guaranteed unless you claim it proactively. Do not open your hotel door to anyone you didn't specifically request, even if they're wearing a uniform. This scam is simple but shockingly effective. Someone knocks, claims they're from maintenance or housekeeping, and says they need to check the AC, plumbing, or minibar. You crack the door, just being polite, and that's all it takes. Entry gained, trust exploited, privacy shattered. The scam works because hotels are chaotic, staff rotate, guests turn over hourly, and uniforms can be imitated with ease. On average, major hotels employ 15 to 30 third-party contractors per day. Plumbers, exterminators, techs. Most aren't verified by guests. Once inside, you're vulnerable. Theft is the best-case scenario. Assault, harassment, or worse have all been reported in international hotels using this ruse. In 2021, a wave of incidents in Southern Europe involved scammers posing as minibar inspectors. One guest lost a passport and $1,300 in cash taken while they were in the bathroom. No break-in, no fingerprints, just a friendly knock. Confirm before you open. Always, if anyone knocks, tell them through the door. One moment, I'm calling the front desk to verify. Real staff will wait. Scammers leave, add a portable peephole camera or door alarm if you're in a less secure area. And never let someone in just because they look official. Authority is not authenticity. A digital nomad in Argentina caught a fake maintenance man slipping a folded card into her door's latch, keeping it from locking. She slammed the door shut and called reception. No one had been dispatched. They upgraded her to a suite, but only after she demanded it. Courtesy shouldn't cost your safety. In shared environments like hotels, the best boundary is the one that doesn't open without proof. A man in Manila returned to the hotel lobby. Confused, his card wasn't working. Staff reset it. Hours later, while reviewing his travel footage, he spotted something odd. His door opening while he was gone. His keycard had a clone, and someone else had been inside. Hotel keycards aren't just hotel-specific. They're often system-specific. Many chains use identical lock tech across thousands of properties, and it's surprisingly easy to clone a card using a $20 reader. In less than 10 seconds, a scammer can duplicate your access. And since most hotel locks don't log cloned entries, unless they've been hacked or upgraded, you could be robbed without a trace. The consequence? Someone could walk into your room while you're at dinner or asleep, and you may not even notice until you're missing valuables, electronics, or ID documents. Even if you do, proving it happened is a legal nightmare. Many hotels shift blame, unless there's surveillance, rare for hallway to room angles. Always ask for your keycard to be deactivated upon checkout. Most guests assume it happens automatically. It doesn't. A deactivated card can't be cloned again or misused by staff, cleaning crews, or anyone with a forgotten backup. If the hotel offers a mobile key through an app, take it. Those are encrypted and can't be cloned through basic RFID spoofer. Carry a signal-blocking card, sleeve, or wallet. These cost $5 and block RFID readers from skimming your key or payment cards in transit. Tiny move, huge payoff. A travel blogger in Prague reported finding his camera gone after a walk around the city. No signs of forced entry, no security footage. It was his last day, so he packed up and left. A week later, someone uploaded a video from his camera to a stock site. Cloned key, clean job, zero accountability. Your key opens more than a room. It opens an opportunity. And in the hands of someone else, it's a silent breach you never saw coming. Ever said your room number out loud in a crowded elevator or lobby? That quick, casual moment, "I'm in 508, might seem harmless, but to someone listening, it's gold. Room number, general appearance, and the time you're walking around all become breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs that lead directly to your unlocked door. Most travelers let their guard down the moment they pass the check-in desk. You're focused on sightseeing, charging your phone, or scanning your itinerary, not who's in earshot. That's why lobby predators thrive. They watch, wait, and listen. One study by an EU security agency found that 67% of hotel-targeted thefts began with overheard details in public areas. That's how easy it is. The consequence: room targeting. Once a scammer knows your number, they might impersonate a friend, staff member, or delivery agent. Or wait until you're out and use social engineering to gain access. Room 508. That's my sister's room. She forgot her charger. Works more than you'd like to believe. Never say your room number in public. If the front desk announces it out loud, ask them to write it down instead, especially in crowded or echo-prone lobbies. If you're with friends, text it instead of saying it aloud. And if you post room content on social media, block the number. One blurred digit could be the difference between privacy and a targeted intrusion. A digital marketer in Dubai posted a selfie at the door of her room. 3 hours later, a man claiming to be hotel staff knocked, saying there was a plumbing issue. She didn't open. Later, she realized her room number was visible in the photo, circulating among her followers. Nothing happened, but it could have. Privacy isn't just about passwords, it's about patterns. The more you leak without noticing, the more someone else can piece together. A staggering 88% of hotel guests don't remove their airline luggage tags after arrival. Seems harmless, right? But those tags contain your name, your departure city, your destination, and in many cases, the exact hotel you're staying at. That's enough intel for a seasoned thief to profile your travel patterns, guess your room block, or even time a theft while you're out sightseeing. Luggage tags were never designed for privacy. They were made for routing, but criminals now use them for stalking. In 2022, a scam ring in Rome specifically targeted travelers staying at upscale hotels near Termini Station. They identified tourists by checking tags, while the bellhop unloaded luggage. The result? Over 40 thefts, no forced entry, and not one broken lock. A visual breadcrumb trail right on your bag. Once your name and travel route are exposed, scammers can pretend to be airport staff, hotel employees, or delivery services, and they'll sound convincing. You're halfway to trusting them before you even know what's happening. And if you leave your bags unattended in a lobby or hallway, even for 60 seconds, that tag becomes a printed invitation. Strip your tags the moment you land. Better yet, travel with reusable luggage labels that include only a scannable code or your initials. No hotel, no itinerary, no giveaway. And avoid cute tags that display your full name or flight info. It might help airport workers, but it hands intel to the wrong people too. An American couple visiting Paris left their bags with the front desk before check-in. While they waited at the bar, a man in a suit claimed to be a third-party courier. The concierge, thinking he was legit, handed over the bags. Why? He cited the couple's name and arrival city. Just like the tag said, they never saw those bags again. Your bag may be closed, but your data's wide open. Control what you reveal. Assume someone else is always reading. Hotels offer comfort, not invincibility. From cloned keys to hidden cams and innocent-seeming luggage tags, safety is your responsibility the moment you close that door. Start with these 7 checks, and you'll be 10 steps ahead of the average traveler. Next up, the TSA tricks even their agents try to deny. You'll want to see this before your next flight. Not financial, legal, or flight advice. Verify with official airline policy.